We ready, Madam Clerk?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. We'll go ahead and call this regular meeting of the East Peoria City Council to order. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Decker?
Here.
Hill? Mingus?
Here.
Sutherland?
Here.
Mayor Call?
Here.
All present except Commissioner Hill, Your Honor.
Thank you. Please rise for the invocation and remain standing for the pledge.
Shall we pray? God, thank you for bringing us here tonight on this beautiful day. Please give us wisdom as we conduct the city's business tonight and be with us throughout the meeting as we go home. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Decker, I'll turn it over to you.
Which one are we on?
It's on that one.
This one, okay.
Yeah.
We're going to, all right. You did want the public hearing. All right, Mr. Mayor, I move you that the City Council of the City of East Peoria recess the regular meeting to hold a public hearing.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mangus. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries. The reason for the purpose for the public hearing is on the proposed annual appropriation ordinance and the proposed working cash budget for the fiscal year May 1, 2024 to April 30th, 2025. And the purpose here, we'll have Jeff kind of walk through each, give us a little overview of each items, but is to gain public input and allow the public to present us with any comments they may have or questions. Our Finance Director, Jeff Becker, is here this evening. Jeff, I'll turn it over to you.
Thanks, Mayor. The first item you have in front of you is the annual appropriation ordinance and its proposed status. You'll see that that lists out all the funds and then all of the line items in that fund. So the appropriation ordinance, it sets a maximum for those line items. It's not what we intend to spend. You'll see on the last page, which is page 19, that total for this year is $122,318,359. The other item you have is the proposed working cash budget, and that's set up the same way. It's by fund, line item by line item, and that is what's actually budgeted to be spent this year. And the total expenditures in that budget come to $93,671,832.04. So you can see that's about a $30 million difference between the two.
Yeah. And as the council knows, just so the public's aware, that includes a lot of capital projects that we have lined up for this year. Springfield Road is one of the major ones, as well as the new police station. So that's what's before us. And I would seek any public comment. Anyone wish to throw in their 2 cents on the budget or appropriation ordinance? Anything from the council? Hearing none. Commissioner, I'll turn it back over to you then.
All right, Mr. Mayor, I move that we adjourn the public hearing and reconvene the regular meeting.
May I have a second, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Next up, I would seek a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting held on March 5th, 2024.
Mr. Mayor, I move that the minutes of the regular meeting held on March 5th, 2024 be approved as printed.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries. This evening, under communications, we have one of our favorite annual proclamations. Whereas Parkinson's disease is a chronic progressive neurological disease and is the second most common neurodegenerative disease in the United States and is estimated to affect approximately 1 million people, and the prevalence will rise to 1.2 million by 2030. And whereas Parkinson's disease is the 14th leading cause of death in the United States according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And it is estimated that the economic burden of Parkinson's disease is at least $52 billion annually, including direct and indirect costs that includes treatment, Social Security payments, and lost income to both patients and family members. Whereas research suggests that the cause of Parkinson's disease is a combination of genetic and environmental factors, but the exact cause and progression of the disease is still unknown, and there is no objective test or biomarker of Parkinson's disease, and there is no cure or drug to slow or halt the progression. And whereas volunteers, researchers, caregivers, and medical professionals are working to improve the quality of life of persons living with Parkinson's disease and their families, and increase research, education, and community support services such as those provided by the Central Illinois Parkinson's Support Group and other organizations are needed to find more effective treatments and to provide access to quality care to those living with the disease today. And whereas the state of Illinois and the state of East Peoria recognize the efforts of Central Illinois Parkinson's Support Group to raise funds and promote awareness to fight Parkinson's disease, thereby improving the quality of life for those living with the disease. And now, therefore, I, John P. Call, Mayor of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, in recognition of more than 63 years of indispensable services of the American Parkinson's Disease Association, and to the residents of East Peoria, Illinois, do hereby proclaim April 2024 as Parkinson's Awareness Month. And with us this evening are Roger and Barb. And Roger, if you don't mind stepping up, I'll present this, and then feel free to make some comments.
Thank you. Thank you. I will. First of all, I want to thank the councilman for doing this. Believe it or not, I think it's my 16th year of doing it. My wife's into her 18th year of Parkinson's. She was able to make it this year. A few years she hasn't been able to make it. So it's, anybody knows anything about Parkinson's, we say it's hour to hour. I don't make any plans basically past noon and then past 6 p.m. So we take things hour to hour. I don't know what else I can say that wasn't already written in the proclamation. It is a progressive disease. Right now there is no cure. There's medication to treat it and help with the symptoms, but even those aren't rocket science. The main medication that we still use was developed before we put a man on the moon. It's carbidopa-levodopa, and it was developed in the early 60s. That's still the main medication that we use. We've got probably 20 different forms of it, but it's the main thing. Our Parkinson's support group has done, actually is one of the larger ones in the state right now. We've come back from COVID real good. We do a lot of I guess you would say education and promoting treatments, things like that, funding projects. We also have a number of fun items that we try to keep people involved in. We have an outing at the Chiefs game every year that turns out pretty good. We have what we call our PD retreat weekend up in by Henry at Sacred Core Retreat Center. We take 35 to 40 people with Parkinson's and their caregiver and spend a weekend up there with education, socialization, exercise, types of things you'd do at a retreat. So I just want to thank everybody. And then I want to thank you all for your service to the community. I know you probably get more criticism, especially bringing the budget up tonight, than you would like, but I think everyone on this council does a fantastic job. And as I say, I've been seeing you guys for about 16 years. And Morgan, you wrote a fantastic proclamation.
Thank you, Roger. And
Thank you.
We're glad Barb could be here as well,
Yeah.
so God bless you both.
I'll put a quick shout out too for
Yeah.
anybody that's looking for a service dog. Paws Giving Independence does an amazing job, and they provide them for free. So
Yeah, well, we appreciate that. You take care, Roger.
thank
I
you.
just-
Thank
too.
you.
I want to say Lisa Pickrell wrote that, so
Yeah,
we'll pass
Lisa.
that along. Lisa Pickrell wrote the proclamation.
Yeah. We'll pass that along to Lisa. Yep, thank you. Public comment. Anyone wish to address the council on an agenda item, please step forward. And I'm seeing no one. Consent agenda, Commissioner Decker, I'll turn it over to you, sir.
All right, sort of a long one. Mr. Mayor, I move to adopt a consent agenda consisting of items numbered 1 through 17. Item number 1, adoption of resolution number 2324-158, resolution to approve payment of the schedule of bills on schedule number 20 in the amount of $624,604.41. Item number 2, adoption of resolution number 2324-152 on its second reading, resolution approving the cable television franchise agreement by and between the city and Comcast of Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, LLC. Item number 3, adoption of resolution number 2324-153 on its second reading, resolution approving the cable television franchise agreement by and between the city and I3 Broadband Incorporated. Item number 4, adoption of ordinance number 4784 on its second reading, an ordinance establishing maximum number of short-term rental units under the East Peoria City Code and amending the short-term rental regulations. Item number 5, adoption of resolution number 2324-141 on its second reading, resolution regarding renewal of group term life insurance policy for city employees. Item number 6, adoption of resolution number 2324-142 on its second reading, resolution authorizing and approving the purchase of geotextile tubes from Geosynthetic Systems LLC for Eastport Marina. Item number 7, adoption of resolution number 2324-143 on its second reading, resolution authorizing a contribution to the Peoria Area Convention and Visitors Bureau, Discover Peoria. Item number 8, adoption of resolution number 2324-150 on its second reading, resolution approving the purchase of a splash pad and lighting from Vortex Aquatic Structure International for the next phase of the Levy Park project. Item number 9, adoption of ordinance number 4787 on its second reading, an ordinance updating the contract award and the responsible bidder provisions of the East Peoria City Code. Item number 10, adoption of resolution number 2324-144 on its second reading, resolution approving the purchase of replacement parts for Vector truck number 55 from COE Equipment. Item number 11, adoption of resolution number 2324-145 on a second reading, resolution approving supplemental engineering services contract with Midwest Engineering Associates Incorporated for the additional Phase 2 design engineering services for the Camp Street and Riverside Drive intersection improvements projects. Item number 12, adoption of resolution number 2324-146 on its second reading, resolution approving engineering services contract with Midwest Engineering Associates Incorporated for Phase 3 construction engineering services of the Camp Street and Riverside Drive intersection improvements project. Item number 13, adoption of resolution number 2324-148 on its second reading, resolution approving supplemental engineering services contract with Midwest Engineering Associates Incorporated for additional design and construction engineering services for the Veterans Drive Bridge Repair Project. Item number 14, adoption of resolution number 2324-147 on its second reading, resolution approving supplemental design engineering services contract with Midwest Engineering Associates Incorporated for the East Washington Street ADA ramps reconstruction from Mall Street to Division Street project. Item number 15, adoption of ordinance number 4788 on its second reading, an ordinance approving the First Amendment to the real estate purchase sale agreement with Frontier Hospitality Group for the sale of Lot 2 in Riverfront subdivision for hotel development project site. Item number 16, adoption of ordinance number 4785 on its second reading, an ordinance providing for the vacation of a portion of the East Washington Street right-of-way and accepting dedication of adjacent right-of-way for making sidewalk improvements at the intersection of Mall Street and East Washington Street in the city of East Peoria. Item number 17, adoption of ordinance number 4786 on its second reading, an ordinance providing for the dedication of right-of-way for the city property adjacent to the intersection of South Main Street and East Washington Street, as listed on the agenda for this meeting, be considered by omnibus vote.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mangus. Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, I move you that the items numbered 1 through 17 listed on the consent agenda hereby approved and adopted, and the items number 2 through 17 having been read once by their title and having laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection be adopted as presented.
May I have a second, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. Any discussion? I'm hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Thank you.
You got a handful tonight.
I do. And I think I have them in order. Next is ordinance number 4789, correct?
Correct.
All right, good. Mr. Mayor, I move you that ordinance number 4789, hereto attached, annual appropriation ordinance for the city of East Peoria, Illinois, for the fiscal year from the first day of May, AD 2024, to the last day of April, AD 2025, be accepted on its first reading as read by its title, be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. This is exactly, this and the next one is what Jeff was talking about in our meeting a few minutes ago.
Good. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Next, Mayor, Resolution Number 2324-154, be it resolved by the Council, City of East Peoria, Illinois, the Resolution Number 2324-154, hereto attached, resolution to approve the working cash budget for the fiscal year from the first day of May, AD 2024, to the last day of April, AD 2025, be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this Resolution Number 2324-154 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title, and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. I will say, it's quite a number, hearing 93,671,832. It's a long way from what it was when I first started reading these.
No doubt about that. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Next, Mayor, ordinance number 4790. Mr. Mayor, I move you that ordinance number 4790 here to attach, an ordinance providing for the annexation of the Robinson property at 301 Sherry Lane to the city of East Peoria, Illinois, be accepted on its first reading and read by its title, and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. And Commissioner, I didn't know if Scott may
Yeah, Scott,
want
would
to
you like
touch on this real briefly.
These folks are just are seeking annexation to access the city's water system. I guess they had some wells out in that area that have kind of gone dry here in recent times, and we annexed a couple of these properties near the same property last year. I think 3 of them. So it's been kind of I think they're slowly losing their water, and thus are seeking annexation to the city. And this is another one. And I know that Cord's reviewed the situation, the superintendent of water, and he's on board.
Very good. Thank you, Scott.
Always happy to hear it when people are annexing into the community. In the paperwork as well, it talks about them receiving
City services.
Yeah, city services.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Yes.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Next, ordinance number 4791. Mr. Mayor, I move you that ordinance number 4791, hereto attached, an ordinance authorizing a special use for outdoor storage on property located at 2125 East Washington Street in the city of East Peoria, Tazewell County, Illinois, be accepted on its first reading as read by its title, and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. This it went through our ZBA and passed 7-0, I believe. No objections. They did put in some provisions, some screening, and other things to make sure that the property is aesthetically pleasing to the neighbors.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
Of all present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Next, Mayor, ordinance number 4792. Mr. Mayor, I move you that ordinance number 4792 here to attach, an ordinance authorizing a special use for 2 accessory structures on property located at 133 State Street in the city of East Peoria, Tazewell County, Illinois, be accepted on its first reading as read by its title, be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. This one also was passed, I believe, 7-0, ZBA. There were some comments as well. They had, this is for 3 carports and shed to be added to the property, which already contains 3 primary structures. But in order to get this approved, the ZBA demanded that some of the other structures be taken down for these structures to be placed in its place. But my belief is that no one opposed those, and staff also recommends approving.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Next, ordinance number 4793. Mr. Mayor, I move you that ordinance number 4793 hereto attached, an ordinance authorizing a special use for outdoor storage on property located at 3201 North Main Street in the City of East Peoria, Tazewell County, Illinois, be accepted on its first reading as read by its title, be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland.
Thank you, Commissioner. This is Lumberyard Suppliers, still own the property down on Main Street. They use quite a bit of it for storage, and this one also went through ZBA, voted 7-0, and staff recommends approval as well.
Very good, and I know Lumberyard Suppliers is with us in the audience, and make sure Sherman works extra hard. Yeah. You can give him a shout out for you. All right, any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carries.
Next and last, Mayor, resolution number 2324-162. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2324-162, hereto attached, a resolution designating city officials to be authorized for approving joint purchase agreement with the state of Illinois for the city's annual purchase of roadway salt for maintaining city streets during the winter season be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2324-162 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second?
Yes.
Yep. Thank you, Commissioner Mingus.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. This roadway salt's always been a topic of discussion because if we can often get better pricing if we go with other communities, so combine with them. Plus, we've always worked well with our surrounding communities. If we don't, we haven't in years past run out, but if we would get ourselves to the point where we run low, we work well with our neighbors to be able to borrow from each other if needed.
Well said. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carries.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. Commissioner Sutherland.
Well, I want to give kudos to Commissioner Decker because he just knocked off an hour off of what Hill would have been reading. He would still be talking. So,
Oh, man.
I have 2 items tonight, Your Honor. The first one is, be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2324-156, hereto attached, a resolution accepting a low bid and approving construction engineering services contract for Springfield Road Water Main Replacement Project be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2324-156 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
Now, this, to my recollection, is my largest project that I have been involved with on my own since I became a part of the council. Even though I did approve the reconstruction of the sanitation down on Cass Street, which was millions and millions of dollars. It was not my idea, and I wouldn't have ran it like that, but it's approved, and there it is. But this here is, the low bid was $2.606.469, $2,606,469. The next nearest bid was $4,920,595 was the next one, and that was from Hair Underground. G.A. Rich won the bid, and they're going to go into this with another construction company. They're going to go into partnership. And I also want to say that part of this bid is the engineering services. They worked with us extremely well on this. I know they started out way higher than this bid, and this is under 10%, $114,685 to run the project from an engineering standpoint. I'm hoping that this job goes well. It's already been engineered, and I'm hoping that we are able to break ground here within the next few days.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carries.
My next item, be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2324-155, hereto attached, a resolution accepting the low responsible bid from, how do you pronounce?
Kaner?
Kaner? Kaner Electric, Inc., for the Eastport Sewer Lift Station Electrical Service Project be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2324-155 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus.
I will have to say, the responsible lowest bid was $24,000, and the next lowest bid was $24,125, less than $125 separated. That's cutting it close. That's not leaving any money on the table. It was that means it's good for us, as far as I'm concerned.
Very good. Yeah, just as a matter of record, with this sewer lift station, the city, we sold our interest in the admin building down there, and then the current building owner pointed out that we're running our lift station on their electrical panel. So, and he was gracious enough to let us do it for, I don't know, last year and a half or so. But that's what's before us here. We're going to separate that out, and we'll have our own electrical service set up here. But you're correct, $125 separating the two bids, unheard of. So, any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carries.
That's all I have tonight, Your Honor.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. Commissioner Mingus.
4 items tonight, Your Honor. First item, resolution number 2324-157. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2324-157 here to attach a resolution accepting the low bid from C&G Concrete Construction Company, Inc. for the East Side Center Softball Quad Sidewalk Repair Project be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2324-157 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
So this is part of the ongoing project that we have up at East Side Center. If anybody's been up there recently, I mean, I was up there on Saturday, and it looks like almost a completely new facility up there. The diamonds look really, really nice. This is the concrete portion of the softball diamond. CNG won it. There were 3 bids. CNG's was at $60,000. It was, I believe, $5,000 better than the next bid. So happy to see CNG right down the hill completing the work.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
The next 3 items, Your Honor, I may ask for help if I don't get these correctly. They're not typically my agenda items.
Yeah, we have Scott
We've
on
got
hand
Scott here, which is perfect. So, Resolution 2324-159, be it resolved by the Council of City of East Peoria, Illinois, that Resolution Number 2324-159 here to attach the resolution regarding reinsurance carrier for the city's group health insurance plan for the 2024-2025 plan year, Reunion Health Services, Inc., be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2324-159 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. So, Scott, if I mess this up or if you want to add to it, just please feel free. It appears that we put this out for a company to help with the insurance. We had 1 bid, which was the same company that we're currently using, and this is just basically re-upping that agreement.
Yes, Commissioner, so this is part of the city has an insurance committee that helps oversee the city's group health plan for its employees. The city has a self-funded plan, so the committee helps administer that plan, and part of that plan is getting reinsurance. That's kind of as a backstop for the health plan, so if one particular claim runs high or overall the aggregate claims across all the employees and all the participants run high, there's a backstop there, so the city doesn't incur some unexpected really high claims, and it helps kind of buffer the plan. This, along with the next 2, which they all kind of go together as part of this annual review process that the insurance committee does. So the reinsurance comes in first. They're the ones who kind of provide us the overall numbers, and this first resolution approves a renewal contract with them. So you are correct. This is the same company that the city's used the last several years. Based on their figures, the next resolution will be approving new employee contribution rates that go into effect on May 1st. And happy to report, actually, for everybody involved, that we're actually seeing a rate decrease, which is, we haven't seen one of those in several years, so that's pretty awesome to report. And it does make those meetings go much better and smoother when rates are going down, that's for sure, because we've had some challenges certainly over the years. And the last resolution is typically we need to update the plan just because there's always changes both in federal and state law, and just keeping the plan up to date, as well as this year, the last resolution also approves some increases in dental and vision. There have been no adjustments to either dental or vision benefits in over 25 years, so those are being adjusted, and those are all being recommended. So I know that covers a lot, but I thought I'd save you the trouble. You keep having to bounce back to me. So that's the next 3 resolutions, and they're all coming from the insurance committee with unanimous approval from them.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Scott. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Second item tonight, Your Honor, or third item, 2324-160. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2324-160 here to attached, resolution regarding employee contribution rates for the city's group health insurance plan be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2324-160 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. This is exactly as Scott talked about. Appears there's a 1.8% decrease from last year with this particular plan. That's for the employee contribution rate went down 1.5% or 1.8% from the plan, from the previous plan.
That is
So,
correct.
Good
Which
news.
is refreshing, first time in a long time. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Final item tonight, Your Honor, Resolution 2324-161. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that Resolution Number 2324-161, here to attach, a resolution regarding revisions and updates to the city's group health insurance plan be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this Resolution Number 2324-161 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. And again, as Scott talked about a few minutes ago, this is making revisions to the plan, and the revisions are centered around both dental and vision care, as those coverage amounts have not changed in 25 years.
That is correct. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carries.
That's all I have tonight, Your Honor.
Very good, Commissioner. Public comment. Anyone wish to address the council on a non-agenda item, please step forward. Looks like Chiefs alone, everybody has left the building. Yeah, it was. We had a crowd. All right. Hearing no public comment. Comments from the council. Commissioner Decker.
I've got nothing, Mayor.
Very good. Commissioner Sutherland.
I have a couple things tonight, Your Honor. I know that the East Washington paving job is getting ready to start, and I would like to push our city council into, this is one reason why I think we should have our own engineer. I would like to push into getting jobs like this way in advance, have it shovel-ready years in advance, knowing that something's going to happen with East Washington Street. For instance, getting the right-of-ways for the owners of the property to allow us to move the telephone poles, the electric poles back away from the curb. Widening the sidewalk wherever it's possible. And if we wait till the last minute and we have money slapped in our lap for projects, then it's just not as thorough of a job as what I think it could be, should be. And I think that if we had our own engineer, that we could tackle things like this and get a certain amount of jobs shovel-ready. And then the next thing I want to touch on is, you know, I know I'm over the water and the sewer. My worst phone calls to do with the city most of the time are to do with people that have their water bill go sky high because they filled up their swimming pool and they forgot to turn the water off, or they watered their garden and didn't realize that the sewer bill was attached to the water, or watering their lawn, or the kids playing out in the lawn. And for every gallon that you use, you're having to pay for a gallon of sewer cost, and it's just about dollar for dollar. So there is a secondary water meter out there that you can go get and install, and the girls in the water department can guide you through the companies that have these meters that we can read, and you can run all the water you want without having to pay for sewer through this secondary meter, and it cannot be attached to anything in the house. It's only exterior stuff, like I said a minute ago, swimming pools and et cetera. But I want to help everybody that has a problem or thinks their neighbor stole their water while they were on vacation. And the people that I can help is people that had a water leak or a break, and I can adjust their bill. But if it's because of you didn't want to go get a water meter, I can't help you, and I won't help you. Thank you.
Commissioner, how much are those secondary meters?
Well, I don't know. I haven't asked in the past year, but I think they're in the $200 range, give or take. Plus, you have to have it put in correctly, and if I'm not mistaken, it has to be done by a plumber.
It's got to be done by a licensed plumber.
So I think to do this, you're going to have an investment of $350 to $450 but you can save that,
Believe me, it'll pay for itself if
in
you have a
one
pool.
year. In 1
That
year.
adds up quickly. Yeah. That or watering your lawn for those that
Or a
water
wife
their
that
lawn.
likes to water the
Yeah.
garden all the time,
Yeah.
like I do.
Yeah, it's, my father had one and saved a lot of money through the years. Had the nicest looking lawn in the neighborhood. And like us, I'm too cheap to put one on, so ours goes brown, goes with the flow of the Mother Nature, so. But,
Thank you.
is that it, Commissioner?
That's it.
Very good. Commissioner Mingus?
I have nothing tonight, Your Honor.
And I have nothing as well, so I'd seek a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we adjourn until Tuesday evening, April 2nd, 2024, at 6 PM.
May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. We are adjourned until we meet again.